I witajcie, jestem Hebi do was w pierwszym odcinku naszej nowej serii z Game of Thrones, Telltale Game Series. Coś takiego. Po prostu Game of Thrones Telltale. Tak będzie nosiła tytuł ta seria. Telltale w nawiasie, bo nie ma sensu przedłużać tej nazwy. No i tak, kolejna gra od Telltale. Nie jest to co prawda trzeci sezon The Walking Dead, którego jeszcze nie posiadam, ale Game of Thrones jest fajne, tylko fajne, nie jest jakieś wybitne i moim zdaniem jedno z najsłabszych gier od Telltale. Jednak idzie się nawet w tej grze dobrze bawić. Gra jest całkowicie spolszczona, mamy tym razem 6 epizodów i od razu cytat Tyriona Lannistera: ludzie z północy nigdy nie zapomną. Więc rozpocznijmy epizod pierwszy. Akcja gry dzieje się gdzieś tak 4-5 sezon, z tego co pamiętam. Ja jestem na bieżąco z serialem. Z książkami już troszkę słabiej, bo skończyłem Nawałnicę Mieczy i jeszcze nie zacząłem czytać Uczty dla Wron. Przez tysiące lat ród Foresterów wiernie służył rodowi Starków. W najgłębszych mrokach Wielkiego Lasu wycinane są rzadkie drzewa żelazne. Teraz północ pogrążona jest w wojnie, zaś rywalizujące rody próbują przywalczyć sobie drzewa żelazne Foresterów. Los rodu Foresterów wisi na wosku. No cóż. Rozpoczynamy od bardzo ważnego wydarzenia w grze o Tron. Mam nadzieję, że dźwięki są porządnie ustawione, nie jest za głośno. Pijcie. Ale czekajcie, bo chyba napisów nie włączyłem. Dźwięk. Wyświetl napiszę sobie. Wiecie co, może zmniejszę tak minimalnie tylko te.
Brought to his knees by the men of the north
and set free by the women. You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Okej. No dobra. Podnieś ten mieczyk.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest,
Why not?
you don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
Tak, każdy służy każdemu.
His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
No cóż.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the king in the north!
The King
in the north! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor. to lead the young wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters! Aye!
Iron from ice!
Aye!
Gareth,
Okej, popijała niezłe.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank
I
you.
will, my lord. Tak, dokładnie. Staliśmy pasowani.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine!
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
No, nie powiedziałem, żeby to...
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
Jasne.
All I'm saying is...
Ale to ja dostałem
this rate
awans.
will never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low.
A, i
For all
tak.
I know, we could be
Aha, dobra.
squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding.
Give it time. You'll get there.
Or easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Bliźniaki. Krwawe gody. Dokładnie. I tak, tu w porównaniu do innych gier od Telltale gramy różnymi bohaterami.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. It's not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
A.
What's
Leci.
gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
Fine,
Deszcze
we can wait.
customer.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
We need to get back to camp.
No serio? Krwawe gody się rozpoczęły. Słynne krwawe gody.
Garen, we have to get back.
A gift from the king!
Okej.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Iron from ice.
Look out!
Oh shit. Ale teraz mam iść, tak? Dobra, spoko. Da się załatwić. Kufa mać! Dajesz. Takie standardowe kute od Telltale. Nie udusisz mnie. O, przejadą cię kunie.
Good fucking riddance!
O, ten dostał.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Bierz ten miecz.
Walter, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walter Frey says time. Don't run!
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walter Frey says
You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, and you will.
My lord,
By
I...
the gods, you will obey me.
O, jakiś ty groźny.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove. must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters!
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
With love, some world affray!
Z pozdrowieniami. No, to była mocna scena w serialu. No i mamy intro w stylu właśnie serialowym. Ale moim zdaniem jest ono paskudne. I to mówię tak szczerze. Znaczy to growe jest paskudne. Próbowali przenieść te intro na silnik gry. Ale no to nie było trafione. Ale jednak pomysł mieli fajny, tak? Pomysł mieli fajny. Ładnie się to... Znaczy... Widać, że to jest robione bardziej pod fanów... Od fanów serialu, tak? Książek już troszeczkę jakby mniej. No w sumie... Kurde, używają aktorów znanych właśnie z serialu. Widzieliśmy jeszcze nikogo w sumie. O Jezu, jakie to jest szkrat. Game of Thrones. Ale zobaczymy. Epizod pierwszy, Żelazo z lodu. Zobaczymy znane postacie z serialu. Ziemię Foresterów, Królewski Trakt. Powiem szczerze, że jak wychodziła ta gra, to się jarałem jak głupi. Naprawdę. Okej. Teraz mamy troszeczkę większą swobodę. Co prawda nie liczcie na to, że będzie to jakieś dużo tej swobody. Bo aż takiej nie będzie. Ja już mam jakby... Bo ja znam tę postacie, przeszedłem tę grę. I sobie wybrałem, jak będę budował te postacie, w sensie charaktery, tak? Czy będą bardziej honorowe, czy będą sukowate. Tu chodzi mi bardziej o damskie postacie. Czy tam postać. Ale no.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Lord Bolton.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon. Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
To jest za duży miecz.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
Takie bardzo ogarowaty tekst.
All right. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Mam widły lub
They
siekierkę.
are a pig farmer.
O! Nie zabijesz mnie tak łatwo, przyjacielu.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you!
Huh.
Thank you! Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this! That much I promise.
Trudno. Ktoś musiał umrzeć.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
No cóż.
I'll kill the men who did this.
No miałeś okazję. To tego jednego zabiłeś. No ale cóż. Bądźmy honorowi. Bądźmy jacyś tam sprawiedliwi. Żelazny fort. Twierdza rodu foresterów.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Mester, te?
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable.
No, Starków już jakby w tamtym okresie
You
nie
have
ma.
my condolences.
Przy władzy przynajmniej.
Thank you, Maester.
Z tego co wiem, Sansa jeszcze jest w królewskiej przystani.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your
A,
leg. Your justice was
a Arya
swift.
gdzieś tam
Some will call it
z
vengeance.
ogarem
No doubt the
prawdopodobnie.
Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
No cóż. Aha, czyli robaków mi nawpuszczałeś do nogi.
These are dark days, I
Spoko.
fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Mam robaki w nodze.
I understand
That's
from
not
your
about
uncle
children.
that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Okej, chyba mogę chodzić.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Okej. Możemy spojrzeć na obrazek przedstawiający całą rodzinę. Rodu Forresterów, Asher.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Do Essos.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
A szczerze wątpię.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
I Roderick.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Okej.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine.
Okej, chodzę. Chodzę, żyję, tańczę, śpiewam. Gdzie to jest wyjście? Znaczy zejście. Mogę stąd pójść? A nie to.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Oj
Me
tam.
too.
Mi też.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family!
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
Ramsay Snow's coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within the week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name
No,
of House
oczywiście.
Bolton.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
No cóż,
So,
Eddard Stark nie
what's to
był
be done?
zbyt sprytny.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. They'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House
Oj,
Bolton.
oj, 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 jest jedno
You're
miejsce.
sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
O, zniknął. Halo, panie wuju.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
No cóż.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nikomu.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Zwiadowcą, tak. Chcesz, żebym szybciej umarł. No spoko. Spoko.
Iron from ice.
iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Garrett, wait!
No, musimy patatajać.
Be safe.
Tak szczerze, teraz dopiero zauważam, jakie te postacie są brzydkie. Jezu, te tło, te drzewo. No, jednak fakt faktem, jest to najbrzydsze do tego gra od Telltale, ale tak jak mówię, to są jakieś tam wady, jednak gra się bardzo przyjemnie. Mi się podoba.
Ethan? Ethan!
Jednak to będzie dłuższy odcinek.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
No
I don't
cóż.
want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who
No,
said they're
seriously.
worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
No oczywiście.
I know a lord has many responsibilities.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
We'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
No powinno działać, ale nie działa. Przykro mi.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Jedziemy sądzić.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Aha, aha, idzie lord. Idzie lord.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye. And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Ah, and we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men.
Jednego
Pig
zabiłem.
farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Weszła mamuśka.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
On to... Kant. Dobra,
His son
myślę, że
did
to już
well,
będzie
my lady.
koniec.
He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Okej. Dobra, ale jednak to tutaj ja zakończę ten odcinek, więc jeśli film Wam się sporo, zostawcie łapkę w górę, chcecie to zapytać, coś dopowiedzieć, piszcie komentarze. Jeżeli kanał Wam się sporo, chcecie wiedzieć, że co subskrybujcie, więc cześć i do usłyszenia.